Kia ora everybody, what's up? It is Robett, and today's question is how to effectively engage with your audience. Depending on the size of the audience, depends on the type of relationship you can have. When you're starting out with a small amount of people, it's really easy to have an ongoing conversation the entire time. It hits a flipping tipping point and you can't engage at scale. If you've got flipping 25, 50,000 people all trying to message you or comment you, you can't do that in real time. You can't scale that engagement. You can't reply to every single thing. It's like if 1,000 people emailed you every day, you can't do 1,000 different emails replying back to the same person. So the level of relationship changes the bigger it gets, and it becomes a lot harder to do. So you need to be smarter about how you sort of do that. So for me personally, say with my stuff, is I try and block out, every sort of Sunday morning, I'll try and literally sit there with headphones on and an iPad, and like literally with my iPad, I get in a bit of a zone with it and I can just fully focus and be in and go. For me with my stuff, I don't have push notifications on my phone. That would be flipping horrible. If it was on social stuff, it'd just constantly distract. When I am on there and engage, I like to be fully there, so I'm actually being present. I'd rather not half-ass just like a bunch of comments. I'd rather like actually have a relationship back. So if it's a small amount of people that you can control, try and be able to literally like, I would sit down and put yourself in zones to be able to do it. It becomes very difficult to try and do that the entire time. Because let's say if you get 50 likes or comments or shares, say in a day, and you're going through your life, and then every time it pops up, you stop. Oh shit, you gotta do it. Oh shit, I gotta do it. It actually detracts you away from the real world, and it becomes this dangerous piece where I just prioritize real world interactions with real human beings over the online stuff, which I can do way better if I'm not with anyone else. I'm sit down, I can just get to it, and then I can do that as well. And I try hard to do that when in batch load times when I do it that way. So how to actively engage with it. Another one I actually think about is if you're getting a bigger sort of following and stuff, or you want to try and engage in real time. Use live video. Live video is amazing where you can tell people are going to go live, people will be able to jump in real time. You can like, comment, and share. You can then be reacting to, if a whole bunch of people are talking about something in real time, you can actually add value to them, or they're getting value from you, so they're like or commenting it, they're engaged, they see, if I'm watching and doing a Facebook Live, I did one the other day, and I literally was calling out everyone's name that popped up. It's like, yo, what's up, Jace? Yeah, how's things, man? Flipping mean. Yo, what's up? It's like, acknowledge them back, acknowledge the people, because their time is important and your time is important. But if they're choosing to spend that time on you, and it literally takes you 1 second to be like, yo, what's up? Ask me a question, or thanks for this, or this is what I think, or giving it back. It's just a bunch more, it's value that you're giving back to them, and it's acknowledgement of it. Because I think if you can acknowledge them in different sort of ways like that, it's also really cool too. So that's how that would be some tips. I'm trying to manage the engagement with it, but the reality is, it is tricky as shit to try and have actual deep relationships and reply back in 5 paragraphs to 1,000 different people. That doesn't happen. It's the same thing that exists on social. We wish we could, we just don't have the time or the bandwidth. But we can be really smart with how we allocate our time and resource a little bit differently so others get value too. Because I think it's totally possible to scale value to 1 million people. You can do it through content, doing it right, but you just need to be smarter about it. So that's kind of my 2 cents. If you've got a question you'd like to ask me, feel free to go ahead, hit the link, it comes back through, and I can happily do this to add value to as many people as I can through ways just like this. Have a good day, team. Peace.